Good morning. It is VapeAM. I'm Eli Juicy Jones. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters, and you're watching my show. We're live every Wednesday and Saturday. Today is Saturday morning, and I'm so happy the week is over. I hope you're having a nice one too. Get back today. We're going to have a chill morning. We're just going to rebuild some stuff. My favorite two squonkers, the Cali and the Goon 25, which I just got. And we'll chat. It's Vape AM. We're gonna have a relaxing morning, putting some coils and wicking in our favorite RDAs. Yeah. Hi. Good morning. Good morning to Mechanical Monkey, Charles Seal, Ed, Green Chronic. Who else do I see there? Jason Kennedy. Did I say that already? Myself, Lawsay, Mechanical Monkey. I hope y'all have a great morning. I am Eli Juicy Jones. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters. My dog is barking. I hope you can't hear that, but I can. And I'm just drinking as much coffee and tea as I can. And I was just asking the audience, what are you using that's rebuildable? We're going to put some JuicyWix. This is the real live shot. We're going to put some JuicyWix, rewick my Goon 25, which I love this thing. We're going to put some coils in here. If we have time, we're going to get to my Aromamizer Supreme V2, which I just found. And maybe the Twisted Messes as well. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys remember that I could not find my Aromamizer Supreme V2 forever, but it was disassembled in some paper towels over here in a tin. In the tin for the Zathog. So the Zathog has a little metal tin. So anyway, I must have gotten it out of the ultrasonic, stuck it in there, and put it over here on the desk, and then forgotten about it. So it's pretty cool. Phones are on Do Not Disturb right now. I have some JuicyWix. I've got some random coils and tools, and I just wanted to hang out with you. Here, we're all about just helping people quit smoking, staying off the cigarettes, understanding the technology of vaping, and building a community. If you haven't joined us in Discord, click on the Discord link and then register with the app, and then you can communicate with us all the time. We're there all the time. It's like a kind of private version of Facebook. It's really cool. Charles Seal says he's got his trusty recurve and the Sapporo RTA, which he got one on cheap. That's cool. Cali and a Vopo VGod Pro 2 Cali Dragon for Jason Kennedy. That's awesome. And Green Chronic got a Pulse X RDA with the 216. Great kit. I have my Capo 216 right here on the desk somewhere. Yeah, there it is. We're going to be using that thing later. And the Pulse X is great. The Pulse is a great one. And yeah, Mechanical Monkey's got his Pulse 90 with the recurve, and Armor Pro with the Berserker Mini. All great stuff. That is some great stuff. I've got a little wound on my thumb from when we went on vacation. It's just now finishing healing up, so that's great. I'm just getting back into the swing of things here. We're back in full swing here on Orbital Vaping Headquarters, obviously. And Lalsa is saying that he's using his Cali on his G Priv 2. Nice one. But the juice isn't that great. It's some kiwi strawberry, not into it. Van Gogh's new Strawlin is a kiwi strawberry that I actually like. But that's a dangerous flavor for me because I love strawberry, of course, but kiwi tends to overdo it. Anyway, tell me everything. Tell me all the juices you guys are all vaping on, and what kind of builds you got. Well, I've got my desk here, and I guess I haven't set the focus on this yet. So yeah, why is it on autofocus? Forget that. There's the Goon right there. We're gonna pull some wick out of that, rewick that, and I also want to put a build into my Cali, which is right here. I love my Cali. And I'll be squonking on both of these. I can't seem to find a pair of tweezers. It's a very odd thing for me to say here out loud, but they're kept here on my desk and they're not here. So, let's just improvise, which is not a big deal. I do have my dental tool. So what I'm going to do is just pop this out. I love the Goon 25. It's working great. Got no complaints. Just going to pull these out. With my fingers. Throw them in the trash. Obviously, all good people, all good builders keep paper towels and a trash can near their build desk because, gosh, we have to use them a lot. Let's pull out some of the nonsense here. These are the coils I got from our good friend, Rob, and they're great. They have just a tiny amount of gunk on them, just a little bit, so I'm going to get it off like he deserves. These coils have been great flavor. I've been changing the juice, you know, because I'm still testing this thing. I vaped on it for a long time, and I put a lot of different builds on it. I kind of don't like RDAs lightly or easily, and so the ones that I just can't stand, it's pretty apparent to me pretty quickly, but the ones that I really, really, really like, I tend to get very nitpicky and use them a lot more. And this one is one that I definitely like. It's a great RDA. Okay, I'm just going to tighten this post up. And they're pretty tight still. This thing doesn't really have much of a problem with these things loosening up. And I guess that's one of the benefits of using clamp decks. That's probably too hot to touch, isn't it? Ed's flipping between Vapetasia's Milk of the Poppy and Royalty 2. Of course, he loves Royalty 2, which is great stuff. I don't have a little glass of water in here, unfortunately, or I would just clean these up. Lalsa says coffee latte with hazelnut. That's great. Hey, if you're just joining us, I'm Eli Juicy Jones. This morning, we're just having a relaxing morning, rebuilding my favorite squawkers, really, the Cali, maybe the Twisted Messes, the new Goon, and if we have time, we'll get to the Aromamizer Supreme V2. I found my Aromamizer Supreme V2. Hope you have some coffee or tea. Got some recommendations for mixed flavors from Germany. Nice DIY stuff. That's cool. Also uses his ultrasonic. I definitely use my ultrasonic all the time in my coils. I just didn't do that this morning. I didn't have like a formalized plan for today. My plan for today was just to have a relaxing show where I didn't really, not really overdoing it. Sometimes I just have plans to do not much with y'all. That's kind of what today's all about. Okay, those are looking pretty good. Let's think of something to put into the Cali while the thing cools off for a minute. Ooh, excited. I love the Cali so much. Cali takes no time to build. And what is that? I need this thing over here eventually. We're going to need some squonk action. We'll worry about that in a second. I think I'm just going to use these. I just have some random Nichrome 80. Should come out to like 0.18 or 0.19. They always come out too low. Don't get excited about these. They're just random coils that come in a little box. They're not good ones like I put onto the Goon 25, but they are Nichrome 80, which is going to make them squishy, which is what I want here on the Cali. And we're going to use this for our length. And I think one of the things I need to do is match my tool and make sure I've got the 3mm bit on there. Ding! Mechanical Monkeys on single coil atomizers, that's really good. Trying to cut back. Yeah, I understand that. Totally. In fact, I'm trying really hard. I'm trying to cut my exposure down, and I'm trying really hard to stay between 65 and 80 watts and just don't go any higher than that. And I'm doing pretty good. The Goon made it hard this week, but it's pretty good. I just don't need that much vape. None of us really need that much vape. That's what I'm up to. I'm going to cut these. This would be more useful if it were lengthwise, wouldn't it? I'm using the tallest one because I'm the Cali. In fact, this might be a little tall. This is the 8mm length. Yeah, maybe they're a little bit tall. Or a little bit, maybe I need a little bit more than 8. Okay. Probably screwed that up, but I love having the guide. Now we're just going to stick these back onto the tool. And we have to unscrew our Cali, don't we? Cali has such easy to build mechanics. Look, you just open them up. Which way is tight, y'all? Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Open up the post holes, stick them down inside there, and then make them meet in the middle. We are doing pretty good. These are symmetrical, so moving them doesn't matter. Although I am seeing having the same, they have slightly long side. Okay. This is why I love the Cali. It is the easiest thing in the universe to build. And it is friendly for the disabled, people with bad hands, friendly for super show builders who want things to look insane. I mean, gosh, you can put one giant like 9mm coil in this. If you doubt me, try it. It's fun. I don't like the vape on big 7 to 9mm coils, but it is exciting to do that. I actually wish I had some wire that I could do that with that would end up being. And look, there we are. That's where I like it. You can literally move these anywhere you want. You can put them on the outside, in the middle, up close, to the sides, whatever you like. This is what I like. I like them to be in the middle and low on the swimming pool, as low as I can get them, and have them not touch. My personal method. But many things work well, and you can even put them across the side here and then put the airflow so they point this way and then point the airflow the other way. It works great. No problem. Yep. Love it. Now, let's test fire that. Like a good monkey. Hey, Mark Jones. Hey, the Hig, how are you? It's great to see y'all. Just getting a reading on this. We're about 0.11. I told you they would come in low. They always come in low, damn it. They always come in low. It's because I clip a lot of wire off. Good morning, I'm Eli Juicy Jones. You're watching VapeAM, and the word is having a nice hang-up morning. I'm rebuilding my Cali and my Goon 25. It's two of my favorite squonkers anyway. And what are you guys vaping on? If you just joined us, welcome to the show. We're here twice a week, 8 in the morning Pacific time, U.S. Pacific time, twice a week, Wednesday and Saturday. Click like and subscribe if you like this show, and let us know what you're vaping on and what's going on with you. I hope you have a really strong cup of tea or coffee, because I do. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. And so let's get back to this. What I'm doing is I'm just rebuilding this. I just finished taking the wicks out and just cleaning up the coils on my Goon 25. And these are the coils that my friend Sub Sapper made for me. Delicious. And we just put a build, just some throwaway coils, onto the Goon, or onto the Cali. And I explained my favorite way to do that. We're going to wick this. We're going to wick that. We're going to juice them all up and do all that stuff. Gosh, I need an emergency hot cup of tea delivery. Wonder if that's possible. Because I'm just about through with this one. All right. M16 Skills says he cuts the airflow down to 2 holes diagonally so it hits the ends of the coil. Good call. That is a good call. I believe in your plan. Okay, let's get some wicks in here. You guys know I love JuicyWix. And I have an open one here somewhere. Why am I holding this? Here it is. I'm Juicy Jones. I love JuicyWix. It's so easy to remember. You can just go to toughwix.com and get this stuff now. Absolutely love JuicyWix. You guys know how I am. This stuff has incredibly great resistance to heat, incredible absorbency. It's got the best stranding. It's got the best combination of stranding and puffiness in the industry, in my opinion. I love this stuff. So anyway, can't say enough good shit about it. I do it by hand. Everyone's into agglutinated cotton these days, and great, more power to you. I don't know why. Or I guess I do know why. What am I saying? It makes good sense. I personally don't mind doing this. And the increased quality of this cotton makes it amazing. Although, you know, I could change my mind. I mean, we're basically just hand agglutinating it ourselves. That's what this process is. You guys know mine. Patented, silly, JuicyJones double N method. It's not patented. It is silly, but it works. And we just cleaned it up is my method. We've already fired the coils and they're even. Or did I? I didn't fire the coils, did I? No, we just stuck them in. Yeah, we stuck them in and we didn't fire them. Time to go back down to 40. This is an important step that I always forget. All these years on live. I'm still forgetting this all the time. Where's my tool? This cools it down quite a bit and very quickly when you stick your tool in there. That's why your tool gets hot. You're transferring energy between them. Remember how I said I don't have ceramic tweezers? Normally I would use ceramic tweezers. Well, that's working pretty well. To get these to fire evenly. Yep, it's pretty good. All right. Let me give it one hot one. So now we're going to let those cool down a little bit and we'll wick this guy, which has been cooling as we speak. I have two 3mm coils in here. Not quite enough wicking, is it? Get a little more. That's too much. After a while, you sort of get a sense of this between 2.5 and 3mm. I find 2.5mm quite irritating now to try to wick, and all that time I spent perfecting my methods for doing that, I just seriously question now. Because now, everything quite handily and readily accepts 3mm coils. Of course, at the time, it was quite difficult to find stuff that actually you could build that would take a 3mm coil. It was quite rare. So we all perfected these methods, which, you know, are okay. Gonna get a little more. I might cut this. I normally don't because I'm lazy. But I might do it anyway. Oh, we'll have to cut it. Oh well. Why, that's perfectly fine. Remember, this is the human lesson. I want to let me all know, don't feel like you have to get everything perfect. When you're rebuilding stuff, everyone knows this is how it works with humans. I'm a real human being, bleed orb. Things are easier, things are harder. Some days you do a great job, other days you have to try 3 or 4 times on stuff you do all the time. Just how it is. Confidence is the key. For example, my confidence that we'll get this right and everything will be great is literally 100%, even though I don't have my tools, and I forgot this and that, and I'm getting the wicking wrong. There's just nothing wrong. It's all good. This is a lesson you can take into everything in your life, really. Unless there's actually something wrong, there's no need to make it wrong. I feel like we're doing pretty well here now. I used twice as much cotton as I wanted to. Lolzers. I'll pull some of that through. I like to get one end just about the length I like and clean it up and then do the other one. That's just my method. I also like to twist my thing left and right around a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I do that. So, what flavor do I have in this? I rinsed this out this morning and forgot what I did. Oh, it's a More by Van Gogh Vapes. Ooh, that's yummy. I have a little bit of that left. All right. But not too much. That big bottle almost gone. I'm just going to begin the process of wicking this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one strand in, and then put a bunch of e-liquid in the bottom there, then put another strand in a second. I'm going to use my tool to break the surface area of the cotton. Cotton, like anything, has a surface area, just like you do and water does. It's going to do a great job. And what I'm doing is touching it. One of the things JuicyWix does is absorb humongous amounts of e-liquid. And so it can be quite shocking how much e-liquid will actually absorb. It's one of the reasons on the channel you'll see that we use a less is more wicking philosophy for virtually everything. It's very specific to each item. So for example, I'm telling you here, the Goon 25, I use slightly more on the bottom. And that's because it comes out of the bottom instead of out of the top, the e-liquid. You want to use the minimum amount to make sure that the coils get saturated quickly. And that's what I'm trying to do. The minimum amount to saturate the coils quickly and not make a mess can vary per RDA. Oh, M16 Skills got the Kali V2 on order. Oh my gosh, I'd like to have one of those. I don't really have the money, unfortunately. We just spent all of our money on vacation to go see the family. That's really all we ever spend any money on is family stuff. Anyway, I'm extremely excited for you. I'd like to know what the difference is. I'm such a Kali fan, I should have ordered that just the second they announced it, but y'all know how money is. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, you will have to tag me and post some stuff immediately when you see that, or when you get that. Tell me. I should put some more priority on maybe getting one of those. God, that vacation was expensive, y'all. Pretty expensive. Okay. As always, I take my time when I'm doing the wicking on the beginning of these. There's such good stranding going on with the JuicyWix. The result is, when the entire thing is in there, I just want them to touch on the bottom. I think I've done a better job here than here, but it's pretty good. Excellent. Excellent. 0.17. 71 watts. We'll go up to 70. Yeah, I was vaping about 71. Absolutely great. Looks absolutely great. Can't wait to vape that. Okay. We're going to put the lid on and go to the Kali. My absolute favorite. The Goon 25 is great too. It travels well. It's a little bit weepy when it comes to leaving e-liquid around your hand and stuff because it creates big clouds, obviously. And where's my lid for my Kali? I've got the Ultim one. And here is some delicious JuicyWix. And M16 Skills, he points out that the freaking Kali is such a great deal. It's true, y'all. It is unbelievable. Like, I have this And the new one comes with the 810 adapter, but there's an 810 adapter that Brady gave me for my birthday. The Cali is an unbelievable deal in vaping. There simply isn't a better deal. The kit you get with the Cali, they're not relying on anyone's old name recognition. It's not an old design. It's just incredibly perfect. God, I love this design so much. I'm just taking a little bit more wicking off of here. Oops. I don't have the front door on it. Bring it through, bring it through, bring it through, bring it through, bring it through. Oh, thank you. Yay. Okay. So, ToughWix that now comes with like a bigger bag of cotton, which is pretty cool. Straighten all this up. The Cali is the easiest. Literally, all you have to do is get it straight and then make them touch on the bottom. And you're winning. Okay. Love the Cali. I really want to get it to go in there with the pointy parts going down to make a little shoulder. You can do that sideways like this. Sometimes I do this. Then come back. And get it to sort of clump up. Or you can pinch it and push it in the middle. That works great too. That looks like that worked better this time. I'm just going to comb it left and right a little bit. I'm just pinching and pulling. Or pinching and pushing, actually. All I did was pinch it together and push it forward back into the thing. Okay. And this was banana cannoli from Van Gogh Vapes, which was delicious. They have a new root beer, which is really great too. And what am I going to put in there now? I'm almost out of banana cannoli. That's like the end of it. How about wonderful Soylent Purple? My purple guava latizza. This is like a guava vanilla cake. Latizza is a vanilla cake from the Philippines. And it's absolutely delicious for my friends over at Good Juice Vape. So we'll use this. Grab the bottle. Get some of the frosty hair off of there. Hey. Okay, and there's some in there. Put the door back on so it'll stop falling over. And there's the Cali. You can see it working. Let's get some e-liquid down in there. This is pretty fun. I like rebuilding these. These two are fairly easy. I don't like building the Goon. I like vaping the Goon. Unfortunately, or fortunately for me, actually vaping it is great. And I don't, like I said, I don't love those clamps. I don't need them. This is my favorite, the Cali, where you just don't need clamps. Just making sure the cotton has got a lot of e-liquid in it. And I tell you guys, ToughWix, JuicyWix holds a lot of freaking e-liquid. So, I know you may think I'm just going crazy doing this, but trust me. Oh, this guava smells so good. Okay. There it is. The trusty Cali and the groovy Goon. Winning. Time to vape. Let's hang out. All right, cool. This is about 70 watts, 0.17 on the Goon, and I've got the airflow on 1 dot, less than 1 dot. Yeah, less than 1 dot. I'm going to go up a little bit. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, M16 skill. That's cool. That's great. You guys have similar names. Help me remember if I get confused. But, oh, you have UK on there too, so that's easier. M16 skills, M16 skilled is a brother. That's nice. Good to meet you guys. Good to meet you. Of course, M16 skills is on quite a bit. Happy to know that. There are some comments. There are some comments about postless sticks spoiling us, and that's absolutely true. The Cali is now the freaking gold standard that I measure everything by. Frank Einstein saying, I don't know if I'm aware, but Vaping with Ken's doing a 24-hour live stream. Donations go to suicide prevention and awareness. It'd be cool if you stop by Vaping with Ken. That is cool. We will stop by. I'll stop by and say hello right after the show, and I hope he's doing well. I wish I could say hi here. Let's see, Vaping with Ken. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. I don't mean to, I could get lost in the rabbit hole there, but you guys go over there and watch that live stream right after this. He would be on more, but he works at the airport nights. Oh, it's good to have the nights off. Yeah, it's evening time in the UK. It's morning time in America. Here in Seattle, it's about 8:30 in the morning, and in the UK, it's probably 1600, something 16 and a half, 4:30 in the US. And M16 skills like the Cali flavor better. Yeah, the Cali is every bit as good as all of the top tier RDAs, in my opinion. The flavor on it is absolutely not. It's absolutely as good as the Goon 25, Goon, the Twisted Messes, the Kennedy, all of them. In my humble opinion. Ooh, yummy. Has smooth airflow, a million cap options. Here, I'm going to play with the 810 cap, and I'll put a fun 810 on it if I've got one. I have one. There's one, kind of. Not that fun. It's okay. And James says it may be fresh is running for a while. Yeah, well, if Dustin's doing it, then go over there, say hi. I believe in suicide prevention. I'm down with it. I believe in it. I love it. Makes me happy. Mechanical Monkey's asking about this build again. This is the 0.17 build. I'm vaping at 71 watts. And these are Nichrome 80, 36, with I think 28 inside, made by my friend, Subum Sapper. And I like these at about 70 watts. Between 70 and 80. They're good high too, but I'm trying to lower my wattage. And I always have the airflow closed down to a third. Yep, not going to replace my Cali, but it's good. I wonder if this build is a 0.18, and I'm vaping at 40 watts. So let's see how this works on the pulse. I bet the battery life on this will be amazing with the Cali. I have some cotton stuck in the door. New coil. 50 watts, 0.18. Let's see what this is like. Mechanical Monkey 84, are you using 2700 batteries or 21700 batteries? Because that may be the difference. Yum. Well, Nichrome to me is slightly better because it has faster ramp up time. Try that. The ramp up time to me is usually the key. And try closing the air down and vaping at 50 watts like with Nichrome at 0.2 or 0.18. Just give it a shot. These are like 5 wrap, nichrome 80. I'll tell you the specs on them. They're 5 wrap, nichrome 80, 28 on the inside, triple 28 on the inside, 40 gauge on the outside. Maybe that's the key, triple insides. Use triple fused clapsons or quadruple. Well, I mean, you can still just put a single coil on the pulse, and that ought to work fine. But if you're using nichrome 80, and try triples. I know that's my best advice, is to try the triple core, because that's what I've started doing, and the triple cores make the ramp up time way better. Yum. This is great. Let me just get my participants list. If you guys are just joining us, I'm Eli Juicy Jones. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters, and we are just having random builds. We're doing builds on the Cali and on my favorite, the Cali, and on the Goon 25. Look at how the Cali pinches underneath. It's important when you're using it to twist it a little bit to get the O-rings moving. I like having the translucent cap on this thing so much. This is so lightweight and so good. Really, it's amazing. It also works on the feed link okay. And the Cali looks great on everything. It's always good. It's kind of eerie how great this thing is. Mechanical Monkey, I think it might be because you're using stainless steel. Stainless steel it takes a lot of energy to heat that up. Stainless steel is a metal that holds a lot of energy before it starts radiating energy out. So it's just got high ramp up time. Seems like if you were back to nichrome, 36 8 wrap is a lot. 8 wrap is a lot. This is the 6 wrap. But like I said, it's 3 cores, nichrome 80, and this has 40 gauge on the outside. That might change it too. These are pretty nice, actually. Yeah, I think nichrome for singles, and a Canthal for doubles, but nichrome for singles is like, and nichrome for good flavor, in my opinion. I just get the best flavor out of nichrome. I say that though, every time I change, I change my mind. So right now I'm vaping on nichrome, great flavor, I love them. Charles Hill says that nichrome irritates his throat, doesn't know why. Yeah, you have to go with whatever you have to go with. That makes good sense. Not enough wattage for the Goon. Okay, I'm gonna try this the other way around. My Cali back. I love the weight of the Cali on this thing. Here, if you want to see what I'm doing down here. I'm just screwing and unscrewing and re-screwing. Wish I had a wide boy drip tip for this. Looking good. Mike Braynek, you of all people, I can't believe you don't have a Cali yet. Considering how much vape gear you buy. You should watch your budget, but next thing, maybe try a Cali. I love these things. Yeah. M16 skills, I certainly am on Instagram. I'm on Instagram at JuicyJonesHQ. I can give you a link here. I should spell it right. That's me. That's me. Yeah, you have to vape on whatever you like vaping on. That's the deal. We don't criticize people for liking or not liking certain kinds of vape. Like, I got tons of flack for not liking vape mesh and on RDAs. And of course, you know, everybody thinks I'm doing it wrong and I get lectured at. But, you know, What it is that people don't know how to disagree. And I know how to disagree. We can just disagree. That's it. I can sleep perfectly fine at night knowing that one of you, all of you like something. I don't like it. I do like something. You don't like it. It's not. When things come to preference, it's fine. I certainly have tried plenty of mesh stuff. The reasons I don't like mesh are not related to the fact that I'm not building at a certain level. That's not it. It's that I don't like vape mesh and RDAs. And there's some good reasons for it. I don't like how spitty it is. I don't like how finicky it is. I don't like how the springs have to be just right. I don't like having how vulnerable the mesh is to every little tuck and touch when you're wicking it. It's just a pain. The Cali is the end-all be-all to me. That's my opinion. But, you know, just because that's opinion doesn't mean that I'm right. It just means that that's what I think. That's what I present to you guys as what I think. And I think that mesh, just closing that, I think that vaping on mesh is too much of a pain in the butt to justify it. And the vape is hot and spitty and not good. And that's just what I think. That's my opinion. But anyway, I don't know why I get so much crap for that. People can have different opinions, and then it's fine to say that you have a different opinion, but don't start telling me that I'm somehow inferior to you or calling me names just because we don't agree. I don't believe in that. And I also don't want to just let it go. For some reason, every time one of these nutbags starts popping up criticizing something on YouTube or whatever, something that I've said or something that I think, and I draw a boundary or I call them out on it, somehow like just the fact that I've done that makes me the bad guy. This is just a way to deflect your own, you know, here's a good way to disagree with someone. You come on and you ask questions. What about this? What about this? What about this? Have you thought about this? Oh, well, I guess we don't agree. I mean, there you go. You can find out if you don't agree without telling someone that they're a fool or they're doing it wrong. So it's just interesting how people are. I'm so fine to disagree. I've got no problem with it at all. Like, there's so much vape gear out here. It's about quitting smoking, and it's about staying off the cigarettes and understanding how things that work or not. Now, there are some things that work or don't. One of the reasons I don't like mesh, for example, is that it just doesn't work as well as the wound Clapton ones when it comes to everyday vaping. It works absolutely fantastic in tanks, and I love it in tanks. I love it. All those mesh tanks, love all the coils. Think they're great. Think you guys should buy them. And we're going to do a roundup of those pretty soon of my favorites. Hint, hint, the Fire Luke is pretty good. But they're all pretty good now, and that's really cool. Here, I've even got one from RevTech with a cool screen. Look at that. And James Rivera says it is much easier now, and it's absolutely true. It is way easier, no question. It's much, much better if you do want to use that stuff. But part of my complaint about it is that a lot of the defenders or apologists for it seem to just want to have the old days back where you're supposed to be proud of being able to be better at or more skilled at something than someone else. And this is not necessary. That isn't what we need. We don't need that. Dry hit central. Yeah, exactly. You've got to have like so much rotten cotton in your mesh. It's crazy. Yeah, this is the mod that's got the like crazy screen. You don't want to get a dry hit with this. And it's shaped a little bit like an Aromamizer Supreme, if you'll notice. It's one of the reasons I was so keen to get my Aromamizer Supreme V2 out. And so you could see how they sort of copied this design visually. And this e-liquid actually goes all the way to the bottom here. It's just that this is a metal surround on this tank. This is the RevTech, and I forgot the name of the little tank here. I'm going to do an episode about this soon, and we're going to give away one of these mods. Be pretty cool. All of these new mesh tanks chuck clouds, meaning that they go through juice too fast. Pretty much. Flavor on this Cali is so great. Oh, I love the Soylent Purple. That's what I call it. It's the guava. I'm going to go back up to maybe 60 watts. Yum. Yum, that's good. Yummy! I need some new batteries for this thing. Where are my batteries? They're over here. I'll show you guys my little felt battery case. Here is my felt battery holder. And there are 2 batteries that I will be using. Here's your Sanyo, 2,700 days. Boom! Love it. Wonderful. So I'm all set up. Sorry, you can't see me. I'm all set up. Everything is great there on my builds today. We have tons of stuff to do today. You guys, I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to wrap this up here within the next 5 minutes because we are just running out of time. Sorry, I had a little hiccup with OBS. It was great to meet you, M16 Skills UK, the brother of our friend M16 Skills, and I hope all of you are having a great day. We're going to wrap it up here. It's so weird that the software always crashes like right near the end of the episode. Now you see why I want to keep these under an hour, because it can be so cantankerous and so strange. I hope all y'all are having a nice one. I love all y'all. Thanks, Charles Seal, James Rivera, M16 Skills UK, and your brother, Chris, Charles Seal, Mechanical Monkey, James Rivera, everybody. I hope all y'all having a great day. Everybody, let's vape out. Thank you.